Hello everybody, Intrigue Media here, back with another video. We want to welcome you back to the channel, and we're really excited about the video for today. So in this video today, we're going to be showing you and talking about 10 roads that you would never want to drive on. These roads are all over the world, and we have identified the 10 ones that we feel are the most dangerous and that would not be a good idea for you to drive on if you want to live. So before we get into all that, however, I just want to say if you're a fan of our videos, go ahead and subscribe so you're seeing all the content we put out every single day. So with no further ado, let's hop into the 10 roads you would never want to drive on. Number 10, Posada Gua. This 4.3 kilometer stretch of road links the French mainland with the island of Noirmoutier and on France's Atlantic coast. At first glance, you might think that's not a bad road to drive on. However, if you wait a few hours, I'm sure your opinion will change as the tide comes in and the entire route begins to vanish. Twice a day, this road is underwater, and any cars that mistime their crossing are going with it. Even if you time the tides just right, driving on this road can be a challenge because it's wet and covered in seaweed, which can make it as slippery as ice. Number 9. Patio Pool Road in Greece. Over the 23.5 kilometer length of this Greek road, the elevation changes almost 500 meters. This might not sound so bad to you right now, but throw in a lot of potholes, significantly tight twists, heavy truck, pedestrian, and livestock traffic, and the fact that there are very few guardrails, and you have one very dangerous road. The icing on the cake for this particular route is that there are often no lines or markings, which means any nighttime travelers could drive straight off the road to their death when it's dark out. Number 8. Luxor Al Hurghada Road, Egypt. This road between the ancient city of Luxor and the resort city of Hurghada is a road which many will tell you to stay away from. Why, you ask? First, the road goes through some rather remote areas where a breakdown can mean big trouble depending on what time of day it is. Second, this area is known to be patrolled by bands of criminals and terrorists who generally strike at night. This has led many people to drive without their headlights on at night, resulting in a significant number of fatal head-on collisions. If you want to drive at night, buy some high-end night vision goggles and do not try this road. Number 7. Taroko Gorge Road, Taiwan. So this is part of Taiwan's Highway number 8. The Taroko Gorge Road is widely considered to be the country's deadliest stretch of roadway. Carved into and sometimes through the mountainous terrain, this road faces significant erosion and landslides thanks to heavy rain and earthquakes. It's made all the more challenging by the fact that this road is extremely narrow in spots and has numerous blind corners, which can be full of surprises. Lose control or get bumped by another car? There's a good bet you're plummeting down the side of the mountain and becoming the latest victim of the infamous stretch of road. Number 6. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. When your rental insurance won't cover you for driving on this road, you know it has to be dangerous. Located in southwest New Zealand, Skipper's Canyon Road has all the characteristics you'd expect of a dangerous route. It is carved into the side of mountains and hills and has very little in the way of safety features and barriers, not to mention it's extremely narrow. In fact, this 16.5-mile stretch is so narrow that when two vehicles meet, one will often have to back up for some distance to find a part wide enough to let the other pass safely. Number 5. Howsa Highway. Situated 2,000 meters above sea level, this road is deemed safest in the summer months of March and April. That's because over the rest of the year, heavy rainfalls, fog, rock, and mudslides can turn this route into a nightmare. Tourists brave the risks to take in the amazing views of the landscape. Unfortunately, the dangerous environment combined with the fact that tour buses often drive far too fast on this rather narrow stretch means that every year there are as many crashes as vehicles hit one another or simply roll off the edges of the road and plummet down the mountainside. Number 4. Tiananmen Mountain Road, China. 11 kilometers long and with an elevation change of 1,100 meters from start to finish, this Chinese roadway is not for the faint of heart. With 99 hairpin turns, this road is an arrow by the standard of all the roads mentioned in this video when meeting an oncoming vehicle. This can make things a bit more challenging. There are barriers all along the road, However, too much speed or getting caught up in the beauty of the surrounding mountains is what prevents you, is not going to prevent you from going over the edge and taking a rather long fall to the bottom. So it's very easy to get caught up in those beautiful mountains and go a little bit too fast. But you got to take it slow on these roads if you're ever there, everybody. We do not want you to die. So, number 3, Eyre Highway, Australia. Straight, flat, and well-maintained, Australia's Eyre Highway doesn't sound like it belongs on a list of dangerous roads, but don't be fooled. This 1,675-kilometer long stretch of road goes through one of the most desolate and remote parts of Australia. Picture Mad Max, only with far fewer bandits and more wombats, camels, and kangaroos. In fact, the road is so straight, flat, and featureless that motorists have a hard time paying attention or even staying awake. This has produced a significant number of crashes and collisions, resulting in Australians giving the road the nickname Slaughter Alley. Number 2, Karakoram Highway, China, from China to Pakistan. The world's highest paved international roadway, the Karakoram Highway cuts through mountains and canyons to connect China with Pakistan. Naturally, being a mountainous route, this road is dangerous to begin with. Add in heavy fog, sudden blizzards, and flooding, and you have a terrifying drive that most of us would not be able to do. So it doesn't end there, however, as bandits and terrorists are known to camp out near certain sections of the road, always ready to strike an unsuspecting target. Even if you can handle all this, this highway is so high above sea level that some drivers suffer from altitude sickness thanks to the thin air. Number 1, Zohila Pass, India. It truly is amazing what people will call a road. This 9-kilometer long stretch is situated 3.5 kilometers above sea level and links the cities of Ladakh and Kashmir. High winds and heavy snowfall make this route impossible for long during the year. Motorists are advised to use 4-wheel drive, but the mud can become so thick after rain that even the best vehicles can get stuck. Even in perfect weather, the narrow road, lack of safety barriers, and use by other large trucks and livestock means the Zohila Pass is one road to stay clear of. That is all for this video, everyone. If you liked it, go leave a thumbs up, a comment, and hit that subscribe button right now. Subscribing is so important because we are releasing similar, intriguing content like this every single day, and you do not want to miss out. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and see you next time.